Hey, what's everybody? It's Ryan George Fair. It's 9:20 p.m. and James Colvin is here watching Bob's Burgers. I had a chat with Skanky Show today, and people think that George Fair isn't real. When he's my dad. But I don't like him as my dad. Because when I was 20 or 21, he didn't buy me a car. He didn't let my friends come over until I was 21. I told him I did things with Brian, who owns a Florida house, who is my next door neighbor up the street. And I see Brian's mom with orange hair come out sometimes. And I'm 30. And sometime when I was 17 years old, 16 or 17 is when I met Billy Wesley Fouts, the Chevrolet guy. And he was my boyfriend from the time until I was 16 or 17. And really, I was just like, people want to know what happened. And all your precious answers.
What if there was a secure place?
Young Top on the beat.
Because my job was to sell black web. And I have autism and OCD and schizophrenia and Tourette syndrome and bipolar disorder. It's 9:24 p.m. and I have some alcohol. It's 9:24 p.m. I have some Bud Lights and James is watching Bob's Burgers. And I'm 30, and my black friend died from the coronavirus. Sometime about 4 or 5 years ago, named Ryan Cherry. Alicia, my first girlfriend, cheated on me. James is here. I'm gonna clean up my room. It's 9:28 p.m. It's 9:30 p.m. My dad, George Fairwood, punched me in the face when I was 16 or 17. He did not buy me a car. He did not let my friends come over. Even today, he still doesn't. Sometimes. He always plays games with me. And he chats with Marjorie Brubaker. It's August 7th, 2022.
Oh.
Cribbix.
Yeah. Shamba.
So I can't wait to move into the residential home that they're giving me because of Revolver Bert. The house they are giving me because of Rip-Off Report is a residential home. They are giving it to me because of Marjorie Brubaker. They are giving it to me because I have autism. They are giving it to me because I have OCD. They are giving it to me because I have schizophrenia. They are giving it to me because I'm a paranoid schizophrenic person. On my Ryan Fair Facebook, there are 10 people that are real out of my 4,000 friends on there. And there's 19 of them that don't like me anymore, like Jasmine and Brandy. And I don't like Jared Green, that looks like Billy Wesley Fouts, because conversations with him were awkward. And really, Alex made threats to put things about me on Rip-Off Report. And it's been 3 years since I talked to Billy Wesley Fouts. A year since I talked to Gary Lanier. Nine or 10 years ago, I chatted with Ryan Rosenzweig. My first date named Shelby photoshopped a picture of me that said Shelby and Ryan a match made in hell. And I like Kelly Jeffries, the violin girl, when I was young. My dad would come home from work and punch me in the face, which he's been doing ever since I was 16 or 17. When they qualified my disability, he didn't give me any of my disability money. He would play games with me during my psychosis. And sometime when I was 16 or 17, actually 15 or 16, I went into my dad George Fair's room and found a gay porno. And I told him that I did things with Brian, who owns the Order House, on one day. I told him Billy Wesley Fouts was my boyfriend because he didn't buy me a car. I told him I did things with Kelly J. Caldill. And Josh Knight contacted me and said it's Shirley, no one cares about it, which is a lie. Because people comment on Brian Rosenzweig's YouTube wanting to know what happened to Shirley. I never talked to Brandon Rogers, even though I'm Ryan George Fair. And I just don't like Billy Wesley Fouts as my ex-boyfriend because he's a fraud torturer. And I have a turtle and cats and a frog and a rabbit. And because of my relationship with Billy Wesley Fouts, I shower a lot and wear clothes with long sleeves during the wintertime, which I feel is a sexual trauma thing. And they're giving me a house because of Marjorie Brubaker. Because Brooke Turks is a nurse, and she was just my girlfriend after Alicia, and she doesn't care about me, which is why I know that Marjorie made Ryan George for a Rip-Off Report with Riley. And my dad told me he chatted with Marjorie. I'm 30, and sometime when I was 26 or 27 is when my black friend named Ryan Cherry died from the coronavirus. And really, I was just like, I don't have to answer questions. Because people think Ryan George Fair is not real. I tried talking to girls at bars. Nothing. I tried dating sites. I tried eHarmony. I tried SimSport. And everybody just disliked my videos. It's 9:55 p.m. James Colvin is here. It's 9:55 p.m. and I'm going to upload this on my Ryan with Church channel. This is for Alex Stephen Griffith. They came in and stole my Xbox. This is for Allison Freeman. This is for Courtney Lynn King. This is for Billy Wesley Fouts. He won't talk to me even though he's my ex-boyfriend. And since he doesn't want to talk to me even though I've tried to reach out to him for the past 3 years, this is for Billy Wesley Fouts. And this is for Gary Lanier. This is for Alicia that cheated on me. This is for Ray and Kelly the Violin Girl. This is for Cindy, who I asked out in public school to turn me down. This is for Blurta, and this is for Jay Walko. And I would talk to Victor David Hill if I could, because he was my best friend for years. This is for Josh Knight. That won't open my messages, but I would be friends with him. This is for Ryan Rosenzweig, who made fun of me. I don't see it as being my fault. I had a psychosis on Ryan winning. I see it as being Alex's fault. I see it of being the fault of George Fair. who would come home from work and play games with me and punch me in the face and did not prescribe me antidepressants for years. I see it as being the fault of Vicky Rice that made Ryan George for a ripoff for Pert. I see it as being the fault of the ACT team that abused me. I see it as being the fault of Calum, who I fought. And Black Girl World was my channel when that was up. I only did things with Kelly J. Caldwell that's on YouTube only on one day after Billy Wesley Fouts. There's the Dan Reichley boy that is real. And the Damon winning artist that is in jail for gun charges. There's the Meyer family up the street that is real. There is Jared Green that I don't like because conversations with him are short and awkward. So I just blocked him. And I've been chatting with Michael Erskine and Keisha for the past year. And I chatted with Gary Lanier, who is the sushi chef on the Encyclopedia Dramatica page. There's Margie Robichaux and Jeanette Edwards who are real. And really, I was just like the answers to all your precious questions about if Billy Wesley Fouts is ever coming back. I was just like, I don't have to answer those questions. Because really, my life is not charade. My life was with my alternative school friends. And I was sick of people putting things about me on Ripoff Report when there's porno movies of me out there, and people can put them in zip files and put them on Ryan George for Ripoff Report, and they're giving me a house because of Vicky Rice. and Jeff's coven was an extremist witchcraft coven. There's Dylan, Robert, and MJ Meyer that are real. There's my friend Robert that I talked to. There's Alex who stole from me. There's my dad who would play games with me and not prescribe me antidepressants. There's Alicia who cheated on me. There is Brooke Dirks who denied my friend request, and Nadia. There is Tanya who died. There's Sabrina LaRochelle that I chat with. There's Blurto that I don't talk to anymore. But I did a threesome 9 months ago with my friend with black hair. Really, my life is with my alternative school friends. And my life is not Shirley. My life was my job and being one of the most popular boys at school. Before I got paranoid schizophrenia, I was normal. Before I got stomach problems. Before I got bathroom problems. And I was just like, I don't have to answer questions. Because they pay me $700 a month in disability for my issues. Anyway. And I had a reaction to Haldol. And I believe in a goddess that follows me around all the time with a knife and a gun. And I was just like, I don't have to answer questions. And I have severe depression. I'm a schizophrenic person. I have OCD. I have autism. I have bipolar disorder. And I'm never going to work anyway. And he said he can have... And this is going on almost 47 minutes. Everybody's good. Much love and peace, everybody from Ryan George Fair. Unless you are Alex Griffith, unless you are Courtney Lynn King, unless you are Josh Knight or Billy Wesley Fouts, because I don't like you as my ex-boyfriend. Unless you are Ryan Rosenzweig. Or Riley. I knew Haggerty was going to do that. Unless you are Jay Walko. And I don't talk to Lily Victoria Forfa anymore. Unless you are Chris Pedras. And I'm not a cyberbully. It's just I don't like Billy Wesley Fouts as my ex-boyfriend. I've been in 3 psychoses as a schizophrenic, and I made videos for black and Jewish and disabled people, and people didn't care, because this is a cruel world with people that are mean to people with autism, and the Shepherd Pratt ACT team abused me. And I didn't care what happened when my black friend died from the coronavirus. And this is going on 49 minutes. Much love and peace to everybody from Ryan George Fair. And I miss my mom's friend Donna who died. I miss Big Pam who died from alcohol. And I hope hope everybody's good. Much love and peace to everybody from Ryan George Fair.